In Act 3, Scene 1 of Tartuffe, Doreen has enlisted Elmire's help in her plan to stop Marianne having to marry Tartuffe, and Elmire has requested Tartuffe come talk with her. Damis wants to listen to their conversation. Doreen tries to dissuade him for fear he will start a brawl and spoil it all, but suddenly Tartuffe is approaching, so Damis hides in a closet. In Act 3, Scene 2, Tartuffe enters, calling to Laurent off stage to put away his hair shirt and scourge. Tartuffe's next stop is the prison to share his last few coins with the poor wretches there. Doreen comments, "What affectation, what a fake." Tartuffe then hands Doreen a handkerchief and tells her to cover her bosom with it so he won't be tempted by her. She makes fun of him. She herself would not be tempted if he were naked as a beast. He's insulted and about to leave, but she says Madame wants to speak with him. Learning that has a softening effect, which tells Doreen she was right about his interest. In the second scene in Act 3, the audience finally meets Tartuffe, and he lives up to expectations. If anyone were in doubt about how he prayed, his directions to Laurent make it clear. A hair shirt is a shirt traditionally made from rough animal hair. It's painful to wear and was worn by penitents trying to punish themselves for their sins. A scourge is a whip. Penitents would whip themselves while praying, again as punishment for their sins. True penitents, however, would keep these practices secret, not loudly broadcast them like Tartuffe does. Doing so is an indication of his hypocrisy. Similarly, true charity would not be announced loudly. One is reminded again of the Bible verses from Matthew about how one should pray secretly if one hopes to be rewarded openly. In the 17th century, women were viewed as temptresses, luring men away from living pure lives. Tartuffe, therefore, makes a great show of telling Doreen to cover up, as if it were her fault he's a lecherous ogler who seems to have little control over his fleshly desires. Doreen intends to exploit this weakness and his obvious interest in Elmire. Act 3 draws much of its comedy from the farce genre, which makes use of physical comedy, bawdiness, double entendre, misunderstandings, and exaggeration. There are a lot of close calls when people are nearly caught together who should not be.